Okay, thought I'd hit an early morning video to show you guys what's the best way to figure out your RPM at speed, just in case you don't have an RPM gauge. So, or even if you do, you just want to make sure it's accurate or whatever, like in an old school vehicle like this. So what you do is you come find out your tire size. I'm 235 85 R16, and I'll put a link in the description of what website to use, what calculator to use. I use Pure Performance .com. Their little RPM speed calculator or RPM MPH calculator. So you would take those dimensions, you go on Google, just put those dimensions in and just put tire diameter. With those dimensions right there, my tire diameter is 31.7 inches. And then you figure out your transmissions, your transmissions, what might I say? It's final gears ratio. Like for mine, it's 1-to-1. For other people, they might have true overdrive transmissions, like definitely 5 or 6 speeds, where it's 0.9 or 0.8 or 0.7. That's overdrive. But I'm 1-to-1. And then you also figure out your differentials, final drive. You figure out your final drive, which for me is 456 for the HO52 Eaton differential. And you combine all those together, and like I said, you go on Pure Performance, and when you put all those calculations in, it'll actually tell you your given speed at RPM, or your RPM at given speed. So yeah, I'll have that all in the description, and that way you guys be able to do it too. And this is the website I'm talking about, Pure Performance. So this is the RPM calculator. Yeah, calculate RPM for given speed, rear gear ratio, and trans gear ratio. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in here, and these are your 4 parameters. You got mile per hour that you'll be going. You got your tire diameter, which is what I was just explaining. You got your rear end gear ratio and your transmission gear ratio. So you can do literally any gear in your transmission as long as you know the ratio. Mine's a 4-speed, so that 4th gear is 1-to-1, just like it says. My rear gear ratio though is going to be 4.56, and my tire diameter, like I said, is 31.7 inches, because it's actually reading it in inches, not millimeters or anything like that. And so when I put, if I'm going 60 miles per hour in my truck, that's what I have. 2,899, basically 2,900 RPMs. And if I try to go 70 in the truck, 3,383. So the point is like I was saying, if I could get a Dana 60 with, let's say, I think they make Dana 60s with 3.73s. I know they have them for 3.53, so we'll do 3.53. Let's just show that. 3.53. So let's say I swapped out my whole entire Eaton for a Dana 60 with a 3.53, but everything else is still the same. At 70 miles per hour, we'd be looking at 2,600 RPMs. And that's actually a lot better off than what I'm doing right now, which is, I mean, someone's probably going to argue and say, oh, your truck's built like that. No, I can't agree. Because see, it's an LS9 350, and its torque has like 200, or I want to say 200 something pounds of torque at 1,600 RPMs. So, I mean, I know the horsepower is somewhere up there. I know it's not in the 5s. I believe it's in the 4s or something like that. Point is, though, the thing ain't meant to be a fast vehicle. It's meant to pull. So when you have that much torque at 1,600 RPMs, you moving. So when you're going 70 miles per hour and you're over here at 3,300 RPMs, you're not really even in the engine's, chill spot, might I say, or even in a functional zone. You're just kind of just burning it. So, but yeah, this is the RPM calculator. Hopefully one of you guys out there could use it, to try to figure out your, what you got going or what you have planned. And yeah, that's pretty much it.